What's up, you guys? My name is Kiana Mitchell and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have new hair. Do you guys like it? I did it myself. I'm really proud of these braids. So I got half red, half white, kind of like a little Todoroki vibes I keep hearing. Usually when I get box braids, I just do like ombre black to gray on the ends. So this is different for me. I'm really excited about it. This is also the first time I've ever done like really big box braids. So yeah, hopefully they last a while. I did do them myself, but I have extra packs of hair in case I have a few that get loose, so I can fix them. But anyway, for today's video, I've been getting a lot of requests over on Instagram about my base routine because I switched over to like a dewy base, and so I'm gonna be showing y'all because the last time I did a base routine tutorial was on Instagram stories, and it was about a little bit over a month ago, and it's already changed since then, and this one is so much better to me. I feel so glowy and pretty. I love this base routine. It's very natural and it's very comfortable to wear like all day, and I think y'all will like it too. So if you want to see how to be a dewy goddess, then just keep on watching. Okay, I got my box, all my products, and we're going to tutorial up in this. Okay, so I've already moisturized my skin, done my eyebrows, and put a little concealer under my eyebrows. So the first step in my base routine after moisturizing is to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. What a mouthful. I really like this. I don't really use it for too much coverage, but it does even my skin tone out a little. So I just pump a little bit onto my skin, like so, and then I'm using the shade Medium Dark 14W, and then I'm going to take this brush that I got from Amazon, probably. I think my dad sent me these, and I'm going to apply it. I usually like to apply this with my hands, but people would roast me about it on Instagram, and also I got tired of like applying tinted moisturizer and then getting up to go wash my hands in the middle of like doing my makeup. So I just started using a brush. So I kind of like swipe it in to move the product around, and then I'll buff it in with the brush so I don't get like any sort of streakiness. I've noticed that helps. And then if I keep my brush clean pretty regularly, then it doesn't really make all those streaks. It kind of makes more streaks if your brush has a lot of like built up product in there. Pretty simple. Next, I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. This is the shade Medium Beige, and I'm going to apply that in the normal spots that people apply concealer. So under my eyes a little. I really like this concealer. This is the first like medium coverage concealer I ever used, and I honestly prefer it to like a full coverage. Same thing with the tinted moisturizer, because I've stopped wearing foundation and I really like having a tinted moisturizer. I don't even wear the tinted moisturizer every day, but I do wear it for a lot of like my makeup looks, especially for like Instagram posts, which is what y'all see. So that's why I included it in this tutorial. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer on my eyes too. And I'm gonna apply this with a little brush, concealer brush. I used to have sponges, but my sister had a cat that loved makeup sponges, and he destroyed them, like chewed them all up. And I never bought more because I realized I had these brushes from when I worked at Morphe or before that I just needed to be using more often. And I had all these brushes in my freelance like MUA kit that I wasn't using because I stopped doing freelance. So I just cleaned them and like added them to my personal collection to use. I always save the concealer under my eyes for last because when I start, like my brush is absorbing more product than by the time I'm done blending my concealer. So if I blend everything else out, then the concealer under my eyes will be pretty evenly blended, versus if I start with the concealer under my eyes, one eye will have like more coverage than the other one. I don't know if anybody else has like noticed that. Oh, I guess I should say sorry for like taking a tiny break on YouTube. Like during spring break, I just got sidetracked with living life and relaxing because I really rarely ever do that. So that's what I've been doing. And then I had a video filmed, but I wasn't sure if I liked it because it wasn't a makeup video, it's a hair video. That's why I didn't end up editing it. But it's not a very long video, and I'm sure it's probably going up before this one. That's kind of like why I took a break, but honestly it was nice to just take a step back from YouTube for a little. Anyway, I'm going to set the concealer with this Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. Most of the products, all of the products in this video should be cruelty-free, but I recently saw a cruelty-free kitty Instagram post that said Makeup Revolution was not cruelty-free. And I don't know if that's because they didn't provide like enough information or answer all the questions that cruelty-free kitty was asking, but Makeup Revolution says that they are cruelty-free, and that's why I'm using this powder. I've also been using it, so I want to show y'all like my base routine currently instead of just like changing it at the last second. So I'm sorry if it becomes like official that they're not cruelty free and you are watching this video, but other brands that are cruelty free that have like nice setting powders, I know ABH has pretty good setting powders, they just can be kind of drying, but ABH is cruelty free, so you could always do that. And I don't really set the tinted moisturizer, I just set under my eyes because the rest of the base products that I use are not cruelty free. The rest of the base products that I use are powder, so that will kind of like set the rest of the areas of tinted moisturizer. Okay, so next I'm going in with this NYX matte bronzer. This is the shade Deep Tan, and I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones and my forehead, and then on my nose and my chin. I got this bronzer whenever I did like my tutorials for Target. They sent it to me in like a set of products that they sent over, and I really liked it, and I just found it again. So I love NYX products, honestly. Most of the ones I've tried I really like. They sent me some glosses recently that I kind of loved, and I've been using them in a lot of looks, and I like mixing them. So blending this in with like really circular motions. This brush is pretty fluffy, and then I like to go like right here, like between my brow and my hairline, because it's a small space anyway, and just kind of cup my cheekbone like that. So now I'm gonna do my forehead. I have a really small forehead, so I don't really bronze the top of it, just the sides. Make sure you blend that into your edges, or else you're gonna look crazy. And then whatever's left on my brush, I just squeeze the brush like this and go along the sides of my nose. I don't really like contour my nose, it's too much work. This looks more natural, it's just like your nose is a little bronze. And I bring that up into this like area right here between my brow and my nose. I just extend the bronzer into there. Next up is to apply blush. So I'm going to use this, I use this one pretty much every time. This is the ABH Blush Trio in Peachy Love. It's like the only blush I use. Now put it on my cheekbones and blend it back into my bronzer. And I like a lot of blush, so it fades anyway. And I'll take some of it on my nose. Okay, cool, we're almost done. See, this base routine is so fast, which is why I love it so much. So I'm taking the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist, and I'm just gonna spray my face all around, just a little. And then after that, I'm taking the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Conceited. This is like a highlighter, and I never, look at how much there is. Like, I'll never run out of this, because I only use a little bit of what's in the lid every time I open this product. It's like that powerful. So I'm just gonna take a little brush, tap into like the part of the lid that has the least product, and then apply that on my cheekbone. It's like a really pretty shade. It's like a gold. It looks so nice in the sunlight. But also I put something else on top of this to get that like dewy skin look. Everyone's liking dewy skin right now. Oh, and my brush has a liner on it. There's liner everywhere on this desk, so my chin and above my brow, right there, just like that. I love this highlighter so much. And then I'm going to take my finger and tap it a little bit more and put it on my nose. I just do like a little dot on the tip of my nose, and then I'll also do down the center, like between my eyes. Just like that. And then the last step in this base routine before we set everything again is to take the Ciate London Dewy Sticks. And what I'm going to do is rub it on the back of my hand to kind of like melt it a little, warm it up. Doesn't take much. And then I'm going to take this brush, and it's actually like a highlighting brush, but I just rub it onto the dewy sticks. And then you're going to tap this on top of like the parts of your face you want to look more dewy. So I tap it on top of my highlighter here. I try to tap it just to not move like any product around too much. I don't want to like mess up my base. So I tap it on my highlighter, and then I bring it down onto my cheek a little. Ugh, I love this thing so much. They sent this to me a couple weeks ago, and I have not stopped using it for a single look. Not a single look. So after I do that, I'm gonna put a little on my chin, on my forehead in the same places I put the highlighter earlier, and then on my nose. All the same places I put highlighter, but it just kind of like, so the highlighter underneath gives like that glowy gold-ish highlighted look, and then the Ciate London Dewy Sticks on top gives it like a skin finish, kind of like movement to the highlighter, because the highlighter doesn't pop off from all angles for me because I don't want to put it all over my face. So when I do this, you always see a nice healthy glow. And then the last step is to go back in with the setting spray, whatever setting spray you like. I love this one, it smells really good. And then go in and you're good. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you really liked it. Let me know if you hop onto the dewy skin trend. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at KianaMitchell_. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite step in your makeup routine, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!